Hello all. I know it's been a long time. You haven't seen me. Well, the kids are grown up now. Teresa's gone. She's with her boyfriend, having a baby. Zach's still here. He's 20, but he's having issues with autism, and we're working with that together. But let's move on to this. But I just want to let old subscribers know what's going on. So, we're going to go over what's been done to it so far. I've done quite a few things to it. If I can find that. Where are you? There you are. Okay, so under here, the house battery was, wiring was all messed up, cut up, done. I've redone all that. Put a brand new power booster on it. A brand new master cylinder. I've had the carburetor apart a few times, but it's kind of funny still. Because I think they dropped it because it has a big dent in it. I'm probably going to have to get a new one eventually. I redid the alternator because the alternator was all messed up. So let's move on from here. Underneath is really good. If you look under it here, it ain't much rust. It's all surface rust because it's been from Florida. And so it's all issues, mostly top issues. Like these rocker panels, they don't even shake. I had to make some gas doors because they were gone. And these ain't really gas doors. I bought them off Temu. They're like water doors, but I cut them down to fit because the doors for it were $60 a piece, and I'd rather pay like $10 a piece. And they still look the same, so it don't matter. I did this one too, which it's the same. That's the back tank, which I haven't had that off yet. I've had the front tank off, drained the fuel, fixed it. I gotta do the back tank this summer. This water heater I replaced because the old one was falling out. It was all rotted here. I fixed that. And I do have more work on the body to do, but only thing on the water heater I gotta finish is hook the two water lines. So I 3D printed a plate light, and I put LED tail lights in on both sides because they were all broke up and it needed it. This cabinet here was tore right out, hanging off. So I redid it, and now it's usable again. It was a mess. These seems to be sticking. There it goes. She sat out here already. I have redone the exhaust on it. The exhaust was all gone. Put a donut on it. And this is for my solar, which is hooked up right now. To these solar cells. But the batteries I'm using is not great, and the ones I really need cost like $250 a piece, so it's going to be a while. Alright, let's move on. I'll show you some things in the inside. We put a diesel heater in because I haven't tried the propane yet, even though I have it all ready. I just haven't done that yet. And we painted the ceilings in here. It really doesn't look too bad around here. I took this old computer, switched the stand upside down, and made it into like a TV deal so you could watch it. Someone was throwing the computer away, so it was a pretty good deal. I still, okay, back here, when I redid this box, all this wood was bad here, and I redid all that too. So that's all redone. And like I said, we're just going over the good today. And next week we'll go over the bad, and once we're through that, then we'll start putting parts on and fixing things. So you guys are up to date. I've shampooed this rug. It don't look like it, but I've shampooed it pretty hard. I know it's back in the 781 still. But I'll show she runs, but I'm probably gonna eventually have to get a new carburetor. But she don't sound too bad. When I drove it home, it had no vacuum lines on anything on the engine, no vacuum line to the tranny, no brakes, and I drove it 30 miles home. It would have been probably an awesome video if I thought of it, but it was rough. You couldn't even drive it. You had to stop and mess with the carburetor and try to get it running again, and it was just terrible. But it's come a long ways from then. So, like I said, everybody, next week we'll do all the bad, what needs to be repaired. And after that, I have some parts to put on it already. And we'll start putting parts on it to get it so maybe we can go on a little trip with it or something, test her out, you know, a little camping trip or something, alright? So, thank you all, and you have a good day, and God bless.